Okay, quick picture for you. A founder emails us, voice tight, saying, "We get click-throughs and demo requests, but as soon as prospects hit our pricing page, they vanish." She'd gotten as far as price discovery, and then nothing. That's painful, because pricing pages are where intent and revenue meet. Today, we fix that in 5 practical moves you can start this week. That's the episode promise: clearer discovery and better qualified leads without rewriting your entire product site.
Let's dive in, and most definitely, we'll keep this operational. By the end of this episode, you'll have 5 tactics, each with a one-step implementation, the KPI to watch in 2 to 6 weeks, and a low-risk rollout note so you can act fast. Expect improvements to qualified lead rate and lower shopping-only traffic if you follow the checklist.
Point 1. Intent-aligned headings and SERP framing. Too many pricing pages lead with brand slogans or fluffy benefits. Great for a homepage, not for someone searching pricing or cost. If the searcher wants price or tier details, they need an H1 and meta description that match that intent. One-step test. Swap the H1 to a clear price-focused line that mirrors the common query. For example, plans and pricing from XX dollars per month. And rewrite the meta to highlight who each tier is for.
Exactly. From an SEO perspective, that alignment reduces early exits and improves match rate in search results. KPI to watch: organic CTR on the pricing page and bounce rate from search referrals over a 2-week window. Small wins here often mean people who click are closer to buying. Low risk rollout: A/B test the H1 and meta only, no engineering required.
Point 2. Modular, crawlable pricing blocks. I cannot stress this enough. Hiding price copy behind JavaScript tabs or within images kills discoverability. Structure tiers as semantic content blocks. H2 for tier name, a short paragraph for the one-line value prop, a bullet list of key features, and the price in text. One-step implementation. Convert any image-based price into plain HTML text and add semantic headings so both users and crawlers can read each tier easily.
And to add, make sure each block has its own shareable URL or an anchor link so you can target search queries like best plan for startups directly. KPI: impressions on long-tail pricing queries and which tier pages appear in search over a month. Low-risk rollout is to add anchors and plain text fallbacks where scripts are currently doing the heavy lifting.
Point 3. Value-first price explanations. People comparing prices often want outcomes. What will this plan help me do? So lead with outcomes per tier: faster onboarding, dedicated success manager, fewer integrations to configure. Write one short outcome sentence for each tier, then the price. One-step implementation. For every tier, add a single benefit sentence above the price.
That also reduces curious traffic, shoppers who only want the cheapest option. KPI: qualified lead rate from pricing page submissions or demo requests, measured at 2 to 6 weeks. Low risk note: start with content edits only. If you see the right change in qualified lead rate, then push design tweaks later. Point 4 is one I love: accessible comparison tables and structured data. Build tables that are readable by keyboard and screen reader, semantic table markup, clear headers, and concise cell copy. Add product structured data or FAQ markup where appropriate, so search engines can surface those rows in rich results. One-step test: convert your comparison table to semantic HTML with descriptive headers and add schema for the primary product or offer.
2 practical notes. First, keep the table scannable. Fewer columns, clear priority features. Second, structured data can surface snippets, but don't over-optimize the table copy for bots. Always keep human clarity first. KPI: appearance in rich snippets and click-through lift for queries targeting comparisons. Check results in 4 to 6 weeks. Point 5. Measurement and qualification guardrails. Don't measure revenue spikes overnight. Measure the right things. Track demo requests or contact form conversions that include qualifying fields or lead score signals. Filter out curious sessions by checking time on page and event patterns. One-step implementation: tag pricing page events and add a simple lead qualification field or hidden intent signal to your contact form.
A useful guardrail is to run a short experiment window, 2 to 6 weeks and focus on the qualified lead conversion rate rather than raw traffic. If you get more clicks but not better leads, that's a signal you need to tighten messaging. Keep experiments small and measure against your current baseline.
Case snapshot. We helped a SaaS client whose pricing page had an image-based table and a slogan H1. We moved to intent-aligned H1s, semantic tier blocks, and one-sentence outcomes per tier. In 6 weeks, their qualified demo requests from organic traffic rose 28%, and bounce rate from pricing search fell by 18%. That was all content first, no heavy engineering. One tactical test you can run today. Rewrite H1 and add one outcome sentence to the top tier.
We also put a short checklist in the show notes: H1 and meta alignment, HTML price text, outcome sentences, accessible tables, schema where appropriate, and tagging for measurement. Follow that checklist for a low-friction rollout and assign one owner for each item: marketing for copy, engineering for fallbacks, and analytics for tagging.
If you want a faster path, ThinkIt Media offers a pricing page audit and a pilot sprint to implement the 5 tactical moves. We can scope a 2-week pilot that includes the checklist items and a measurement plan. And before we go, if this episode helped you, subscribe so you don't miss future playbooks. Let's keep improving the parts of your site that actually drive leads.
One tactical step to run today: change your H1 to match a price intent query and add that single sentence that explains the top tier outcome. Remeasure CTR and qualified demo rate in 2 weeks. Okay, let's talk about this.